laughing, be like, ah!
You like drumming
What
on
the
your
fuck? That was pretty good.
That's how you.
that thing you were doing when you were like drumming on your.
Yeah, I used to do that in front of Wesley, and he'd be like, "That's cheating. That's not real beatbox." You know, I'd be like, and he's like, "That's not real." I'm like,
Get mad.
Throat tool you can use.
yeah, he's like, "That's
It's
cheating."
really-
He's like, "This is cheating too." Like, I'm like, "Well, if you're using what you got, how's that cheating?" You know? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just not the way I see it.
That's what they say about
Sliding in.
I was gonna make a
It's cool because you can be like, you know, and you can like switch it from your nose to your mouth, and like it does weird shit.
Shawty had you home with me.
I'ma buy you a drink.
And we're back.
Welcome back to Do.
Are you just like punching your Adam's apple repeatedly? Adam doesn't like that.
No, it hurts after a while.
That hurts a
I feel
lot,
like you can ruin
actually.
your trachea that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could easily bust open your spinal cord.
Not your
guys
spinal
And
think
we
it's
are back.
We here.
Two familiar guests tonight. You guys both know Stormy and Paul. You guys know both Stormy and Paul. You guys both know.
Yeah.
You guys know both
Our two
Stormy and
listeners.
Paul.
Both of you know
Yeah,
who
both-
these guys
exactly.
are.
As always, our sponsor for this podcast and every podcast, THC Dispensary. We got a bowl loaded. We got 2 pens token up. They got a sale on these 2 gram pens right now. $20 for 2 grams. It's pretty great. They're actually seasoning out these carts, so get in quick.
Is there too much seasoning?
They're seasoning it out. They're adding water.
Okay.
Yeah.
First
There's
time,
water. There's
the first
water
time
in
you
these
guys
carts.
did that sponsor, I was
Here,
like, is this
you can
real
have
or a
this
bit?
one.
Because THC, I was like, I thought there was just like an excuse to smoke weed.
THC Dispensary.
Yeah, it does sound
Like,
like
oh,
a
you guys just
Yeah.
making a
Yeah,
joke.
sponsored by THC Dispensary.
Because right after that, we said our sponsor is pumpkin seeds. I was like,
Which
oh, and
I
just
still
liquid
have
is
saved
good.
over there.
What,
I think I
pumpkin
still have
seeds?
the bag of pumpkin seeds under, or not pumpkin. Are they pumpkin seeds? They're under there.
They're pumpkin.
Cheese
No,
crisps.
not that one.
Those are cheese.
Cheese
There's
curds.
There's a small plastic zip
Oh, the
like
pumpkin
baggie,
curds.
like dime bag worth of stale pumpkin seeds somewhere over there.
Who gave you a dime bag of pumpkin seeds?
Though
I
they
made
brought them.
We air fried.
You didn't. You
Why'd
clearly
you
didn't
bring
listen to
him
my
a dime?
podcast.
Yeah.
Why'd you bring him a dime
Yeah,
bag of?
dude.
Why'd you bring him a dime bag of pumpkin seeds?
I was hungry actually. I just didn't have time before the podcast, and I had made them the night before. I'm like, fuck, that's all I got for dinner. And I put them in my
I'm
pocket.
imagining like a Coke baggy size. Is it? Am I? Did you put it in like
No,
a little like
no,
a little like
dude,
fucking?
it's like one of those sandwich bags that don't have a zipper.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
So basically,
like the
a
ones
Coke
that like
bag.
your dealer would like fucking roll up and then give you a roll of weed. in,
I was
like, a
imagining
shit
like
bag.
6
Yeah.
pumpkin seeds in like a little fucking little like red
Little
skull bag.
That's just a vegetable roll. Like that's just a vegetable roll. If you ever go to a Chinese place, that's just what they did with our weed. They just put it in like a
Plastic bag.
clear, no zipper, and that's kind of what a vegetable roll is, or a spring roll. Sorry, spring
okay,
roll.
a sandwich bag. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Okay.
A spring roll's rice paper.
Yeah,
you know that's
same
not
thing.
plastic, right?
Yeah.
No, I've been eating plastic this
No,
whole
I
time.
thought it was edible plastic.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like the edible paper. with Plastic.
Paper your
That's a
way.
Rollercoaster Tycoon shirt. What's that about?
Yeah. It says
Seth bought it.
this shirt from T-Shirt Stall 1 is really good value. Which, if you've ever
It's
played
a meta
Roller Coaster
shirt.
Tycoon, if somebody buys a T-shirt from the stall,
That's
there
the
wasn't many
review.
like voice lines that they would have programmed into the game. So everyone who bought a T-shirt would walk around the park and go, "Wow, this T-shirt from." And if you didn't name your T-shirt stall, it would just be automatically T-shirt Stall 1. so yeah, it's like it's a very meta, stupid joke. And it's pretty much the best shirt I've ever owned.
I like that. Did
But
Seth
yeah,
get that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I,
yeah.
I saw it. There's this Roller Coaster Tycoon guy that I follow that he makes like.
There's a roller
trying to
coaster.
see
type.
if-
Yeah, so he makes all these themed parks. Like he made a
that his
divorced
teeth?
dad roller coaster park. And there was like the alimony merry-go-round and like all this just like
no.
crazy shit,
Oh, God.
the only food they had there was like hot dogs and pizza stands. It was just like dad
It
food.
sounds like
divorced
this
dad.
guy has a sad life.
Yeah, dude.
It
And
sounds like this is, like,
there was one that
problem.
he made called Vertical World, and the whole park took up like 20 by 40 blocks, you know, and it was all upward. So like your merry-go-round is right here, then you build a spiral staircase up to this thing, and the whole thing was interwoven in this like roller coaster. I forget his name, but yeah, he at one point he got a package from the Rollercoaster Tycoon people from Nintendo or whoever, and yeah, he got this shirt, and I was like, dude, I sent Seth the reel, and I was like, dude, we got to get these shirts, and then he got me this shirt.
That's so cool. That's so thoughtful.
Oh, dude.
What? Someone asked you for something and they get it for you? That's not thoughtful. It's just listening.
No, but
there's
you
a
know,
difference.
Reese.
It's not. Wait.
God damn you.
What do you
It's
want?
not. It's not thoughtful to listen to someone and then do what they tell you. That's just listening.
Well,
thoughtful is
Reese said
That's how
get
World War II
these shirts.
started.
Thoughtful would be he's like, oh, that's cool shirt, and then you're like, you know what? I'm gonna.
You know
get
what? You're
that
right.
shirt. That's
I
the
guess
difference.
I just give a lot of credit for slight work, but you know what?
Yeah.
Slight work still deserves credit.
Are you guys participating in no?
He didn't get him the shirt.
Yeah. Oh, I should say that, dude. We are
I am
too.
we are 14
I didn't know
days
you were.
into
I
No
thought you were
Shave
doing like
November.
a fucking. I don't know. I
Check
thought
the
you were doing,
podcast.
like,
Every
a
week
metal
you'll
thing,
see us
dude.
getting
well,
bigger and bigger.
I don't shave, but I trim. I think trimming is allowed.
No.
No.
Only your
How
balls.
do you trim? Do you use
Only your
electric?
balls.
Yeah, I just do electric razor underneath and then like
What
the
the
sides and stuff. But I don't shave it off. But it's trimming.
Wait,
you gotta
no,
keep it-
electric
no,
razor.
no,
So like,
no,
what do you?
no.
You don't want to
so
look
I-
like this nerd over here.
Yeah, I was like,
What do
I
you
have
mean?
never owned an
Look at
electric
that
razor.
neck.
What do you
I know.
mean? Look at Zach's
At
neck.
least his is not patchy.
Look at my neck. Look
No
at his
offense,
chin.
sorry.
I've never been able to do my first
Together,
attempt
dude.
at growing facial hair. All right, give
We'd
me
be
a fucking
powerful as
break.
hell.
Dude, yeah, no, this isn't right. What any of us, well, you're fine, but
Yeah,
the
mine
three of
trims.
us, what we got going
It's
on,
fucked
it's
up.
No,
not
his
right.
is fine because it's
Fucked up.
fold. His is
Fold.
sad.
Blazing
It
And
is.
yours
everybody
is
but
just
me.
normal Zach.
That
know?
sucks.
That is
That
actually what your
sucks.
facial hair almost
No,
always
I
looks
always
The
like.
shave
Zach and
here.
Reese
Oh, you
glazing
do,
is
yeah, the
crazy
neck's
right
usually
now,
gone.
Paul.
I'm just
That is
saying, no, it's
wild.
not. It's not
I
glazing.
think something
It's
normally
sitting
look
on
like.
you,
I
which
think you
is
should keep the
too.
normal.
Yeah,
I
that's
think you
always
should keep the
normal
neck
for
beard
you.
after this.
I'm.
It actually
no,
works
no, no.
for you.
What I? No.
It makes
love
it
it,
look
though.
at
No,
some
it's just
angles. It
fine.
just looks like your full
It
beard.
fits your
you know?
vibe, dude.
No,
It just looks
does
like
not fit my.
It
My
does.
vibe
It
is
does
not
fit your
neck
vibe.
beard.
It
I've
is.
just been like inspecting both of yours,
Your
dude.
vibe's neck beard.
You're
My
allowed.
vibe is not
Wait,
neck
what's
beard.
your opinion on neck beards? Like, what's the hate coming from with neck beards?
I don't know. Look at me.
I'm gonna be real.
What do you think of neck beard?
Both of you guys.
You
I'm
know
seeing,
what I
like, in
probably
your
think.
future what is like a good like forever facial hair like style.
I'll goatee Zach.
Is like no long pirate like evil pirate like goatee. That's should
You
look
are
like Reese.
swashbuckling.
You need to be Amish fucking neck beard.
Well, shave
fucking
the-
chopped.
shave
everything
the-
but the
Actually,
mustache. Like, shave the
yeah,
mustache.
Shave the mustache.
It would look so good, dude.
Well, I think eventually I probably will end up looking like that. I don't know how, but somehow I will.
What do you mean like looking like that? You can just do
naturally,
it.
it's
You
No,
can
no,
just
no.
do it.
It's naturally
Do
gonna
you have
happen.
a look in your mind of like what I was saying, like
Yeah,
Amish?
I have the
Zach?
exact look in my head. Yes, yes,
You're
and
gonna
it's
wear-
gonna be like that, but like worse and
You're gonna wear a
natural
wool
because
shirt
it's
and
worse.
suspenders.
I will.
It's good.
But I think you're allowed to trim on No Shave November. It's not about growing whatever you can. It's growing out hair. And if you shave it up, you still are growing it out. Originally, it was just the mustache back in the day, and then we kind of
It smells like
conglomerated it.
It used to be the nut back.
it smells
in the
like
day.
settling in here.
What's that?
Like
Cleaning product.
it's like and it's like
Acetylene, the
settling these nuts on your face, boy.
You've been hanging out with Leslie too long.
Woo!
You've been
I got
hanging out
Skylar with that
Leslie
today.
No, that's pretty good. I'll take that. I'll give you a got me.
That's a Leslie moment.
It is a
Because
real
done better.
real wet.
Acetylene is nail polish remover.
Yeah, no,
Wait, no,
that's
acetone.
acetone.
These balls when I bring them on your mouth, bitch.
What?
Tone these balls.
You guys should
But
kiss
the
right
acid,
now, dude.
I feel like the acid part could put in there too. There's got to be something. With that.
No,
yeah.
settling is something. I
Settling
think.
It is.
Settling.
Acetylene the body.
You know, Wesley did.
No. I refuse.
Yeah. That guy's speaking French in that
He is
song.
the whole time, and he's talking about like smoking weed.
I thought he was scatting, dude, and I was about it. And then I found out he's French, and I
No,
fucking
fuck
hate
that.
him now. Yeah, I
Fuck
fucking
French.
hate him, dude.
I think that's universal.
We fuck with the Canadian French, but just not the French.
No, they're even worse.
Are they?
Quebecois, man.
They're
the-
appropriating
They're like
French.
Are they like the guys who are like, hey fucker? Like, are they
no,
those
they're
guys?
like they're the fucking
They're the mean
egomaniacs.
Canadians.
Yeah, they're the
Oh.
mean Canadians because they're French, And French people are mean.
that makes sense.
And they like have like a level of like ego to it because they're like, we're actually not part of Canada. We're our own fucking thing. And
And they're
they've
so
tried to
small,
secede like
too.
3 or 4 times.
And they're small people. They're small people.
They're not small people.
Like
What's wrong with being
Quebec?
short, huh?
You're French Canadian. I know you
oh,
are.
you are.
I know you're
I'm
French.
Italian Irish motherfucker.
Yeah, you are actually.
Short
never
people
mind.
in their own right.
Alright, let's see. I did that for audio testing.
Whoa. You can do something with that. That is actually,
bro,
that sounds kind of
SpongeBob's
cool.
voice.
No, I know, but that's
Yeah, that's how he would laugh. He'd be like,
you're like drumming
What
on
the
your.
fuck? That was pretty good.
Short, huh?
You're French Canadian. I know you
oh,
are.
you are.
I know you're
I'm
French Canadian.
Italian Irish motherfucker.
Yeah, you are actually.
Short
never
people
mind.
in their own right.
French. Okay, like, have you guys ever seen like a French person? And
Yes,
like,
I've seen a French person.
and like an Italian person.
Yes.
There's not that much of a difference. Black
Yes,
hair,
there
strong
is.
like features, kind of.
French are usually like blonde, right?
No, they can't be. They're.
Oh, no, like wee, black hair, black mustache.
But then Italians.
But Italians are hairier and like stockier.
No,
French
I would say
are, like,
French are
more
also hairy.
They're not as hairy.
They are hairy. Though.
Their hair is pronounced, so I think their
French.
color is just deeper.
Like hair.
Yeah.
Italian food's better. French food is overrated, man.
If they say le hair, it sounds like they have a hair
French
stuck in
food
their
is
throat.
too French food is too delicate. They act like it's like the best thing in the world, but it's just because it's like it takes a lot of effort and delicacy to do it right. But like the flavors aren't that pronounced. They're light and it's like, come on.
Talking about the French.
Yeah, French food.
Yeah. Also, dude, the
The
tourism
French
there.
are huge on presentation. They're like,
Yeah.
look at this beautiful work of art that's this big.
Yeah, it's like this
And
big.
tastes
$80 and
you-
tastes
and you
okay.
can barely taste it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that.
they underseason
What?
that.
I got myself.
I will
Oh,
say
shit,
though,
I didn't
foie
even try to
gras.
do that on purpose.
Shove it in
Well,
there.
yeah, but that's also
you tried it?
kind of sad.
You
It
want
is
to?
very sad. I was eating it for
What up?
the first and only time I was eating it. My buddy took me out. We went to this La Bouvette downtown.
Mm-hmm.
It's like every wall is a rack of wine. There's like thousands of wines just in this tiny
fancy
restaurant.
boy.
And he ordered an app, and he was like, "Try it. There's crackers, and it like spread like butter, and it tasted like pistachio cheese or something. Really light cheese that you could just like."
Slap.
Like, yeah, you just like spread it like peanut butter. It had that kind of consistency, and I was like, "This is awesome. What is this, like cashew or like like fucking pistachio butter or something?" He's like, "It's foie gras." I'm like, "Is that like cheese?" He's
Frog,
like, "No,
dude?
it's
Gut fat.
no, it's
Snails?
it's duck that is like." It's made in the same kind of way that veal is. Like they
Okay.
trap a duck in a cage, feed it a
They
fuckload
shove
of
a
like,
tube down his throat and just shove it full of fat until then literally when they kill it, it's the fat from the duck that's just like spread.
It's the liver.
That's
It's
fucked
the liver
up,
and
dude.
then the fat. Yeah.
Yeah, and like they're brutal about like they eat frogs, dude. Like who the fuck?
What's
looks
wrong
at
with
a
eating
frog?
frogs? Are great.
frog.
Shut
I
up.
have I have killed and eaten frogs.
So you'd rather eat a
before.
cow than a frog?
I wouldn't
No,
eat either. I'd eat chicken.
I eat chicken and fish primarily.
You'd rather eat
Yeah.
a chicken than a frog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like level
Yeah.
of like
Why wouldn't you?
consciousness.
It's the
I would say
same
a chicken
level
has-
of brain, but
No,
frogs are cute.
Frogs are cute.
chickens have a
100%
higher
cute.
level of consciousness. Than
No,
frogs.
every time I
bet
see a
that.
chicken,
Not the ones bred by Tyson.
What? No. Yes.
Wait, are you defending Tyson chicken right now?
No,
No, I'm
not.
saying that they are
Whoa.
stupid.
No, they're
Well,
the
Dude,
same
I
animal.
found
their
metal in
brains
my
are still there. They're just like genetically modified to have giant
And
titties.
also, probably not to think. You know,
No,
probably
that's
they,
why I
they,
like
don't
them.
give a fuck.
Yeah,
They
dude,
don't
I'll,
give a
dude,
fuck.
I'll fucking, I'll eat
I'll
that
plow.
too, dude.
I'll eat the fuck.
You're
out
telling
of
me
this
these are
breast.
chicken breasts?
Dude.
Oh,
Jeez.
No, I was gonna, but I didn't want to
Where's
do
all the
it.
Took
chicken
care of it
nipples
for you.
then, dude?
Yeah, dude.
true. We do need
That's
more
good.
chicken nipples.
You guys ever had chicken like feet or like animals' feet to eat before?
No.
What do you have? Pig feet?
I've had chicken feet.
Have you had pig feet?
No.
I feel like I don't really fuck with anything pig.
That's like the worst part of the worst part of the
What are you
worst
doing?
animal
The
to
worst-
eat.
I don't eat pork either really. That's
like
another
bacon.
thing is
I ate
anything-
bullfrogs once. We went camping in Louisville. You shine a flashlight at them and they don't move.
What?
Oh yeah, you can blind them and like
Fish?
like
Bullfrog or
Bull
frogs, I
freeze.
guess. I don't
Yeah.
know. I
you
guess
can like it's like stuns them.
frog
It's a
hunters
daylight
know
thing.
this, but we
Yeah.
couldn't see, so we had our phone lights out, and they just stay there. And we
They think
had a
it's
bucket
daylight,
and we
yeah.
fucking
Well, like my mom's.
caught them, and we were like, "What should we eat these guys?" And everyone was like, "I mean, fuck, maybe it was like me, Caleb. You were there, I think.
Was that at
Drew was
Mahoney?
there. It was at Louisville.
You guys are just
Oh,
gonna eat random
maybe I was
frogs.
there, I don't
And
know.
Drew
That's what
Doyle,
you do.
and
Well, you
yeah,
gotta make
so
sure that the
hunting.
nobody
eat
wanted to
them.
kill him though, so I fucking
Who's
murdered.
that?
Yeah, dude, it was the
Dude.
worst part about it.
Dude.
Everybody wanted to try frog legs, but nobody
Well,
wanted.
that's
I
not-
killed 5 frogs, skinned them,
Yeah.
cut their legs off, and we ate their legs and a little bit of their like rib meat. It's not much. There's not a
Reese,
lot
I want to
of.
talk to you off camera.
I guess I'm a
About
little more.
something totally unrelated.
Yeah, dude, it was. I mean, I think about it all the time because
Spit everywhere.
Caleb was like, "No, I'll do it." Like, because I said to everybody, we were starting to catch frogs, and I said to everybody, "Hey, I'll skin these. I'll help cook them. I will not kill them. I won't do it. You know, if it comes to that, we'll just let them go." And everyone was like, "Nah, but I don't want to do it either." Caleb was like, "I'll do it. Fuck it." And he fucking all he had was a screwdriver. For one, he went to his
a rock
car.
at that
He's
point.
like, yeah, no, I
Step
got a
on it.
knife in my car, and he came back with a screwdriver. He's like, same thing. He hits it right behind the head, and it just starts
twisting.
freaking out,
Yeah.
dude. It starts fucking freaking
my
out,
God.
and I'm like, fuck! Like immediately, I'm like, "Ah!" and I
is
fucking
terrible.
grab it and I just smack it against the ground really hard, like immediately. It starts like fucking wriggling, and I'm like, oh, you know.
I hate this.
And it fucking, it was.
The thing about that
I
is-
literally have a pet frog, dude.
So?
Like,
Yeah, no.
Okay, dude,
I
I'll
don't
tell
know,
a
I'm
story
not-
about the time that I saw a cat got obliterated by a truck, dude. Nobody wants to hear that, dude. That's what
No,
I'm
the thing
saying,
is,
dude.
I think that
Fuck, that's fucked up.
we all eat.
You didn't need to kill the frog. Did you guys have food at camp? too?
It's something to
They
do.
probably had
It's a
plentiful-
hunting.
We had like crackers and stuff. We had like some small.
Yeah, fuck you guys. You guys should have ate crackers. You guys didn't
We,
need to kill
we did
eight
not.
frogs
We
for
didn't
no
need
reason.
to
The
kill these
situation-
frogs to survive that night. No, but we
the thing-
wanted to like.
Well, the thing
We're
I find
camping.
fascinating is that we all eat.
That's ridiculous.
We all eat
We're
meat.
outdoors. Let's kill things
I've
and
always-
eat them.
I'm
I guess-
emailing Peter right now.
I guess
dude.
growing up, I was more
They were big
woodcrafty than you guys because like my mom's side of the family were all hunters and fishers and all that stuff, and it's like I don't understand how you're able to eat meat as much as we do, but you're unwilling to kill the animal because that's what you're doing every time you're eating.
Yeah.
Well, that's
But-
we don't.
We're so separated and isolated,
Duh,
or-
which
or
is
from
awesome.
that, which
That's
is
so
a part of
good.
the problem. I think
not
meat
good.
is great. I'm not vegan or go vegetarian, but
Yeah.
I definitely see that the meat industry as it is a problem.
Yeah,
And
totally.
a lot of that is because we are so separated from the process of bringing that food from an animal to the table.
Yeah.
We're so isolated from it, we don't see what's going on, and for good reason because a lot of it's terrifying. The
Oh,
way
yeah.
the conditions and
You talk to
situations.
anybody that used to work at a meat pack or
Yeah.
butcher, they don't eat that meat.
Well, you're only allowed to be on the killing floor for 6 months because
Oh, okay.
they discovered like psychologically if you're there longer, these people become serial killers or they kill themselves or they have severe psychological problems because existing in that.
Yeah.
Like killing an animal is not that far away from killing a human if you do it for long enough, you know.
And,
It-
and then like an
it fucks you
industrial
up.
fucking thing.
Yeah, and
you're not going
the
out
cold
shooting it.
steel
Yeah.
of it all. Yeah, it's wild.
Because it used to be like a really intimate thing to hunt and kill an animal, especially because you would have respect for the animal. So at this point, we're just pumped. Yeah, so I totally give you.
I
But I
see
feel
what-
like,
and
I
I feel like
completely
everyone
agree.
that eats meat
I completely agree.
should be forced to kill, skin, and cook something before
That's
they
and
want
that's
to continue.
why my thing about them, my stance about, and I don't knock anybody that eats pork or red meat in general. I like pork on occasion. I like red meat on occasion, but like in my shoes, I see it as like, could I kill a cow with like no? So I'm not gonna prefer that if there's
What about a chicken?
but a chicken
you
and a
could kill
fish.
a
Yes.
chicken?
Yes,
I could
yes.
fuck up a chicken.
What's wrong
easily.
with
So
Because
last-
We had an
a
argument about
chicken's
killing a
easier to
chicken
kill
once.
because all
Well,
you
it
have
was
to do
the
is just
chicken
pick it
or
up
the
and wring its
orangutan.
neck, and it's
Yeah.
dead,
I'm
and it's a
still
quick
right on
death.
that.
It doesn't
The original
suffer.
viewers would know.
Yeah, I
Fish,
still die on
fish
that.
as well too. You can kill a fish pretty quick. Those are both
Yeah.
quick deaths,
You
painful,
can kill a
painless
cow pretty
deaths.
quick. Just pop it.
I don't have
You
a
can-
popper.
It's
I
a,
can use my
but it's
hands
a
to kill a
big.
chicken.
I don't know. In my eyes,
Another
I would have
thing
to
So
say
is-
size.
pig and a cow is
So
a pet.
size is what matters.
No, it's
Stature.
about the.
Can I
So if
beat
there-
them up?
If there was a
I
chicken the
respect
size
them.
of a cow,
I don't respect fishes and chickens. How about that?
If
I'll
there was
say
a
like
chicken
that.
the size of a cow and you
respect
had to
them
like
that.
put the effort in that it would take to kill a cow to kill that chicken, would you still do it?
No, because that's big.
But
no.
it's so
Wait,
size
so the effort
adds
so
to
if the-
efficacy?
So if the
That's
effort,
wild.
If the
I
effort
think that's-
was, I don't know.
That makes sense to me.
So
on
would
the
you rather
hunting
kill a
tree.
cow or a cat?
In terms of if I had to eat
See,
it,
that's,
Yeah.
yeah, no.
If you had
am
to
I-
kill an
am I
animal, would
dying?
you rather kill a cow or a cat?
Would I have any emotional connection to either of them based on my growing up, or
AI.
just as a
You do
human?
not know that. Right now, there's two. You're in a room.
Okay.
with a random
Zach-
cat.
okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Zach
Never
is
seen
a
either.
robot.
I don't think I'd Kill. I mean,
Well,
I was
that
in a
is
room
good
and I was
point.
starving.
I have to say,
Well, I'd probably be able to.
Just answer the questions.
I don't know.
Quick bloviating.
No, Paul is trying to fuck our fucking no
I'm
because
trying to-
listen,
if
I can. It's about the
But
realm.
I can't
Of preference.
separate
What's the biggest
myself
animal
from
you've
my
killed?
emotional
what's
attachment.
the biggest animal you've killed?
I
I
can't
killed a
separate
goose.
myself
I
from
killed
my
a goose,
emotional
like,
attachment with a cat. I
this
love
big.
cats.
Killed a goose.
I'd kill the
Oh,
cow.
I
Fuck.
hit a
What's the
deer
biggest?
once. I
What's
no,
the
I hit a
biggest
squirrel, I
animal
mean,
you killed?
or a raccoon. I don't know. I hit one of those. I feel bad about it.
I think the biggest animal that I've killed was a squirrel that I accidentally ran over.
Yeah, it's the worst
Okay.
feeling,
Okay.
dude.
So not intentional. There was
No.
Okay.
No, I don't want to do that.
The
Yeah.
biggest animal I killed was a big turkey.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, no matter what, hunting with I grew up hunting with a gun, and for me, that's got to be one of the worst ways to fucking kill an animal. I feel like so many hunters hunt for sport, but they will still eat it. But the fun of it is, bam! Oh, bro, did you see that? My
Yeah,
shot
see,
was
yeah.
so perfect, and this and that. And 90% of the time, dude, I'll tell you, we did a lot of pheasant hunting. You shoot this thing out 30 feet up, it fucking plummets to the ground. It's sitting there until the dogs get it. The dogs, if it's trained well enough, grabs it, brings it back, and it's still fucking in pain. There's like a whole minute where it's got fucking shrapnel in it and shit, and then you just go, and then you put it in your fucking like vest, and you keep going and trying to
I would
find
say
more. And I'll
that's
tell
more
you, man,
humane than what a cow goes through on a killing.
Yeah.
and I will say,
Yeah.
the meat
their whole
industry.
life, too.
Well, they usually pump them full of. They give every cow. Of course, they have to get like certain shots from the FDA and stuff, like
And
for them to be approved.
antibiotics and stuff,
But
yeah.
right when they get to the place, they give them some like
No,
calming
not
drug.
usually not. No, what they
Here in
actually
Omaha,
use,
they
they
do,
use
I
a
guess.
they use a Judas cow.
I don't know what that means.
So cows are pretty smart and very
I know what this
emotional
means.
creatures, and when they're leading them into the killing floor, they'll be like, "I ain't going in there." None of the cows want to go in, and you can't just like shove a cow in. So they have a cow that they keep on the slaughter lot that they never kill. And they train him to go into the slaughterhouse, and they take him off the line, feed him, and then put him back out on the field. And the other cows will see him go in, and they'll be like, "Okay, I guess it's safe." And
Judas.
follow
A
him
Judas
in.
cow.
And the other cows will follow him in,
What a
and then
fucking
be
rat,
pulled
dude.
down the line. And like some places do that, but it can fuck with the meat, and it can fuck with a lot of things. So most of the time they don't.
Yeah.
Most of the time they don't kill him when the stunning gun hits them, which is supposed to be the humane way. Doesn't really stun them. It just makes them more easier to just pop with it. There's nothing humane about it. And I would say.
Ken,
And I would say,
or I guess I should say, my buddy worked at the slaughterhouse here in Omaha. They have a whole thing. The cow goes in. This machine crimps down on the cow, and fucking there's
Slices the
something
neck
that
and they
slices its
turn it
neck,
upside
and
down.
it turns it upright,
Yeah,
and then
it's a drain.
and then it fucking takes it down
Rotates it.
further
I've
on the
seen
conveyor,
videos
and
of
there's
it,
a
yeah.
hook thing that it's
Got
like
it.
it's like this, that it just pushes it right on through like the back legs.
Yeah.
The hook raises, and then it goes on. There's like a whole fucking 20 cows will be hanging on a conveyor system,
Yeah.
and there's
and I would
the
say
blood floor.
a hunting is much more humane than that in
I
most
don't know if I
regards.
want to snort.
Well,
And-
yeah.
But-
And it's also like there is something
Oh, man.
instinctual and almost natural about hunting in a regard. Like
There
were
is.
it goes back
Yeah.
to even
Yeah, that's how we were
human. We were
Born.
Yeah.
we're predators. We
I
are,
would just say like
you know what? And you know what? And you know what, dude?
Paul,
we are predators.
Predators.
Not in that regard, but in the biological scientific term of a predator in a
yeah, you just take whatever you want. I get you.
No.
Paul.
Yeah,
I get,
bite down and pull.
yeah, you see something, you take it. You're a predator.
Canceled. Oh, God. We're all predators here.
And so
There's something like
I get
instinctual about that.
a gun in a lot of ways is quicker because arrows were very inefficient,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
bow hunters, you'll hear a
You
lot
have
of
to
the
track 'em
time,
down and then
especially
kill them, yeah.
if you're hunting deer, 90% of the time you hit it with a fatal shot, but not a kill shot.
No,
You know-
not if you're Joe
Yeah.
Rogan.
Yeah, and then
He
you
hits
have to
them every
track
time
Well,
it.
if
with
you're
that
good,
gun.
like my
He
cousins
says
are.
it at
If
least, I don't
you
know.
know what you're doing and you have a good bow, like my cousins,
You
they
should
can
be
hit
able to-
hard
The
shots.
Joe
Yeah.
Gray,
Yeah.
the Joe Rogan
Yeah.
thing is crazy right now.
Dude, he is a giant fucking
Yeah,
bow
you can get those
compound
fancy bows,
extreme.
man.
Dude, that
But-
shit, it almost pierced a Tesla door.
But at the end of the day, I feel like we should go
His
back-
bow?
Cybertruck.
with
But it
the
didn't.
whole meat thing. I feel like at the end of the day, we should go back to treating meat like a luxury, not
Yeah.
a
I agree.
necessity. Not something you eat with every meal, but something that like it costs as much as it should. Like right now, meat is way too cheap because of the industrialized meat
Vegetables
industry.
are more expensive.
I want to learn how to go grazing and shit.
And the
I wanna
amount of-
go
the
grazing
amount of
too. I
time,
tried it
energy,
once, I
and-
threw
and-
up.
And effort to raise a cow
Yeah.
should
Yeah, when I
be
was 6 years
reflected
old,
in the price.
I
of
tried to
the meat.
eat
Dude,
grass to
I
survive.
garden every year, and this is one of my favorite debates to have, especially when I was in Oregon. I'd have these growers that are talking about how they amend their soil, how they do all this stuff, but really the base of it is to get pretty decent to whatever soil, natural soil, even here in this fucking, in a yard somewhere, you dig a hole, rough the soil up a little bit, make it a little less clay, you can plant some tomatoes and they'll do great.
Yeah.
Never have to do
Tomatoes.
anything like, vegetables are most of them are extremely easy to fucking grow.
And also, like over a third of all the food we grow is for the food we eat. Like it's
Yeah.
not even for us. Like,
yeah,
the most.
dude,
of the,
that's why it's so humid in Nebraska. You guys know this, right? You probably do. The corn sweats.
feed
Yeah.
more.
And this is all people
Yeah.
think that we're like they're like, oh, the corn state, like sweet corn. Fuck no, sweet corn's like less than 10% of the
Yeah.
corn.
Yeah, nobody
we grow.
buys it that much more than anybody else
we
in the
grow
whole country.
feed corn.
Well,
Yeah.
most of the food we grow is
Feed.
for the food we eat, and the food we eat takes way more energy to grow than it is that we get from it. And it's we should
And-
if we wanted to be like environmentally savvy, we'd switch to bugs. But all the right people are like they're gonna make us eat the bugs, which I would eat the bugs.
I would
crickets too?
100%.
Yeah.
I would eat bugs.
I would eat the bugs.
I would eat the bugs.
I would eat them.
I'd eat them.
Nobody
I
would
would-
say I would eat
nobody
them.
I
would
would
eat them better than me.
100% eat bugs. I would.
I would fucking
I've eaten-
not eat bugs.
I've eaten-
I'm not
bug
going
eater.
to
You
eat
don't like
bugs.
I
shrimp?
have eaten crickets before.
I'm not going to.
You don't like
I'm not
shrimp?
going to participate
You
in
don't
this
like
argument.
crab?
I'm not going
You
to
don't like
participate in
lobster?
this. You know
When-
what?
when I went
do.
to New
I like
York-
sea bugs. I don't
Okay,
like
so
land
what's
bugs.
the difference?
Some are underwater.
So just it. So if I stuck a cricket underwater, you'd eat it.
Nope. It wasn't born in the water,
Oh.
and it doesn't live there.
Well, a lot of crabs aren't born in the water.
Doesn't live there. It's
It
never
breathe- it
born.
My
breathes
thing is
water.
the creaminess about bugs. A
I'll
lot
tell
of
you
them are
this.
Creamy.
Not if you cook them right.
Really?
If you
Like,
guys have
yeah.
not tried bugs, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you two haven't,
I
do
have.
it. I
I
swear to
don't.
God. When I was in New
I
York,
don't
these
like
guys used to make,
If you
there's
cook 'em
nut
right.
stands. They'd
If you
caramelize and
saute 'em and
crystallize
yeah.
and candy nuts. It's
Well, just
great.
saute
And a
'em.
couple of them would make candied crickets.
You made like a stir fry.
And then even
with some-
fewer would make like a salty, like Cajun style
ate this
cricket.
in New York.
I ate both.
Crickets are
and I
good,
gotta
I've heard.
tell you, that fucking
Well,
candied
You ate that when you
cricket
were young. You
Ins-
cereal.
awesome.
Insects are
You
the
gotta not do
foundation of most of our food line. Like almost
Yeah.
every other animal eats bugs.
Well, yeah.
Gorillas eat bugs. Our closest ancestors. Almost every other animal
Yeah,
eats
but
bugs.
we have-
Why-
we have the internet.
No, we're just like gross. That's it. That's the only reason we don't eat bugs is because they're ew. But no, they
We have
taste
choice.
good. If you saute them, you make it into a stir fry. They're great. You
I
add
don't
some
have to eat
grasshoppers.
them,
You don't have to
though.
eat
We're-
anything. You don't have to eat meat in the first place.
We're
I
at work
don't.
today, and my buddy
I could
Skyler's
eat like
he's-
anything else but bugs.
He's
Yeah, but if you
working-
want it, if you care
All of us
about
want you to try a bug.
bugs are take
And
a lot less resources to grow, can
Would
be
you try
raised a lot more humanely and killed a lot more humanely.
Yeah.
Yep.
They take up a lot less space. The amount of energy,
I'll
time,
go
and,
vegetarian.
and resources it costs to raise the same amount of protein you'll get from crickets versus one cow is astronomical. It's wild. The rainforests are being destroyed for cows. Our environment. Okay, I'm not gonna get into this whole argument because
I was.
But
fine with it. I
I'll
was
tell
fine
you,
with it.
I'm on
I
the
like it.
same
I don't
page
think
as you.
any of
thought
us
we
are
were going.
against you, dude.
then let's eat the bugs.
Eat the fucking bug.
You're
Yeah.
already eating
Like-
shrimp. That's just sea bugs.
Yeah, yeah, we really
But
should
no,
be eating the
ew,
bugs.
gross. Fuck you, idiot. I'm mad.
Oh man, got him fired about bugs.
I don't even. We got him. I don't.
Dude, Paul's favorite movie
No.
growing up was Bugs Life.
Dude, honestly, it's my favorite Pixar.
It is.
It
Oh, I
is.
love it. I love the caterpillar.
Well, it's Seven Samurai, but a kids movie.
The seven
Yeah,
Sam-
I remember
wait,
you've told me
what
this.
is Seven
We've
Samurai?
talked
Seven
about
Samurai
this.
is like one of like the foundational samurai movies.
Fuck yeah.
Kurosawa, old like black and white.
Okay.
It
It's
is.
about these seven samurai that come protective. It's basically Bug's Life, but live action.
Oh, I had to
Guys-
remember the plot of Bugs Life real quick.
So
This is. This
We're-
is.
Look at the grasshoppers.
This
we're
is gonna be titled "Eat the Bugs." For
Yeah,
sure.
for
Bugs!
sure.
Hell yeah, brother!
For sure. So we will see you on the Patreon. This is a little shorter than usual, I think. We've got a comedy show to go to tonight, Guitars for Vets. And next week, if you're watching this tonight, if you're watching this right when it comes out, be at the Bourbon. We are opening up for Taboo. It's going to be some
Should.
crazy shit. Be there.
I'll be there. I'll
Everybody
be there
will
looking
be there.
really
Yeah.
uncomfortable.
We're all going to be there and all doing things that are there. Thank you. See you on the page.
Be there.
See you guys.
Eat the bug. So get another beer.
That was
Mr.
solid,
Zach.
dude.
shoot! It didn't record.
Shut the fuck up,
Dude, yeah.
No, the one time that did happen was
I know.
terrible.
We had the audio though.